Alrighty, we are ready for this Saturday. Timmy's wanting to set up this right here table and sell all of it, so that's what we're going to let him do. And then I got the rest of my junk out here. I still got them 2 tables, but still don't think it's time to put everything out like we want to. So we're going to let Timmy do what he wants to do. Alright, while Timmy's playing around, we're going to get busy on this shirt here. And making it out of 2 things here. Alright, first thing I want to do is I want to take it apart so that we have our extra yardage. And if we have to iron it down, I want to iron it down. So, well, didn't I just do that? Yeah, I did, right there. Alright. So if we can't rip it apart, and I'll be back when I get it ripped apart. Alrighty, I got both of them cut down. Now I gotta decide, what do I want in the front and what do I want in on the right here. I think I'm gonna try to put this right here in the front, and make the red back here on my for my shoulders, and so let's see. Let's work on the one first, and then we'll work on the other one. Let's see what we got here. We got 2 pieces here. Now this right here, what'd I do with it? I already done lost it. Now this right here piece is for the shoulders. And it will be in the front and seen in the front. So, how do I think I'm going to want that one to be this one. And then we have this one to be underneath your arms, which will be right down in here. I think that's the way I'm going to want to do it. So, oh no, I believe this right here is going to be a cut on fold. Center back on fold. Oh my gosh, that's center back on fold. So I wonder. Alright, let me get these directions out and take a gander at them. Alright, on here, I gotta be able to see it too. So, this right here is the A, and this right here is B. A, you have a split in the back that overlays. I don't care for that. I kind of like this one, the B one, because it's all together. So, if I make that one with that right there, let's see what it looks like on it. I don't think I'm going to I believe we're going to have to work on something different. I may have to pull out another thing here, because this right here has, no, it takes one, don't it? So you cut one, yeah, we can handle that. Cut one, and it's supposed to be on fold, so we could put it here. Oh, wait a minute now. I want this right here to be my hem. So it has to go this way. Right here. Kind of scoot it down. And this right here is cut on fold. And then we'll cut 2 on fold. So, let's see. pin it down. Alright, let's smoke this and then we'll be back. Well, I'm not for sure how to do this now. You can't see anything now. Let me see what I can do about changing it. Alright, I'm sorry you can't get any better than this, I don't reckon. Alright, let's see what I can do about lining everything up. Now, I kind of want to put this right here down the sides here, if I possibly can. And then that way it will show right here, right in here. So, what I can do about lining everything up, pull this down, make sure I can get it all. I was kind of wishing I'd get this. I can't go up any higher than that. It has to be right there. Because if I go any more, I can't fool with it. And I'm hoping that I can play with this. No, I'm going to have to go over. Dadgummit. Go over with it. Kind of like that. Because this right here, I've got to have it for the back. So, let's pin it down first. And then that way, we got something to work with here. Oh, don't do that. Get in there. There we go. Try to pin it down. Gotta have all of it. I'm hoping it'll work out. Now, let's see if we can't scoot this over. Make sure we got at least one right there. I wonder if I should take it this way. Go back to this. Dadgummit. I wanted that in the middle. That ain't gonna work. See what we can do. Okay, we got that one. And then we got that. Well, that ain't gonna work out as pretty as I thought it would. We do have that one. So I wonder if I should just go like that. And just get part of them. And not have to not worry about all these round things. I think that's what I'm going to do. And just pin it down now. And call it quits on it. And that way, go ahead and sew it down. And it's not exactly the way I wanted it. Now, I could take this and use a different color on it. But I don't think I'm going to like it. Because I don't want to tear up another sheet. Or I don't want to use the sheet that I cut up yesterday. Because I don't think I'm going to like the colors. So, I'm better off just go ahead and try to do it like this. Oh, come on, don't do that. Pins don't want to work. And I've got it all the way down at the very bottom on this one. So pretty well much my hem's already done mapped out for me. Come on, I wish these pins weren't so hard to go through. like it like that. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and cut it down and see what we can do here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Start right here. I'm going to try to keep as much as that as I can so I can put it on something different. And then that way it will work out, I hope. Yeah. I ran off of it. Let's try it again. Pull it up. Alright. Try it on this side now. Yeah, some of this ain't worth hanging on to, but some of it is. There it is. Alright, now we got that one mapped out. We'll put it over here. Let's get this right here. Let's see what we can do about that. I kind of like that piece. I'm going to keep it. That'd go good on that quilt I'm working on that y'all ain't seen yet. Called my crazy quilt. There we go. That'd look good on it. Put it in my bag and take it home with me. Alright. Now we got that one. Now we got one more piece to cut out. This is the backing of it. Hopefully, it will turn out. Gotta watch, because I'm running off of the thing here. Okay, there's that. Turn it around here and give it its rainbow cut this way. Alright, now let me get rid of all this and see what we need to do. Alright, now let's see what we can do. Getting all these pins out. And I think what we're going to do is, first thing, and everybody knows that I don't go by patterns. I just go by what I do. And play with it as I go. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, I got the first two off. And keep my picture showing. Slide this in the back. That's the reason why it don't lay flat, because I just throw it in there. Alright. So, here we got a string. I can get rid of all of it. I got with this floor, because I throw strings down the floor. Alright, so we're going to take this one. Around this way, because this is going to be the back of it. I hope it fits. Alright. And then this is going to be put right in here and sew it down. Ouch. Got 2 pins here. That didn't feel too good. Alright, got this right here a little bit past it, so let's see if we can't manipulate it to what we want. There we go. So we want a little lip on each side here, from the looks of it. It shouldn't take it long to make this right here. Alright, let's get this right here sew down. Well, let's take a minute and see how Timmy set up his table. We might be able to learn something. Our mom made that. I still think it's pretty. But yeah, I like the way he's got this. Got a little girl sitting there and watching TV. That was pretty cool. Hopefully we can sell something today. We can only hope it. Alright, these pins are just as hard to pull out of here as it was to put in there. But we got it covered. Get it out of here and work on our next step. I'm going to have this done before the day's out. And I'm not going to have nothing else to do except stand around. Alright. So now I've got 2 parts to this. Now, what I want to do, let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Who knows, we might like what we got. Let's see that. And then that will go on that side. I don't think that's going to be too bad. Have that right down in the middle. I think that's going to work out pretty good. Alright. Alright, so I don't want to sew down in here yet. I wanted just to sew these right here down. So we can put a binding on it. If I can get it to put a pin in it. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to do this. And when I get done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some black binding. Or they call it 12 tape. Oh no, it's not what I think it is. But it'll work. I can make it work. Oh boy, look how skinny that is. So, what I'm going to do is go all the way around it. And then I'm going to fold it down. So I'll have me a nice hem right there. Because that's about all that right there is for, is to turn it over and make a hem. Alright, so we're going to do that and we'll be back. Alrighty, out of 4 yards, this is what I got left. I hope it's enough to do the hem. And that's 4 yards of that. And I done the neck and the arms. I can't get it turned around here. And I think that it worked pretty good. I mean, it's good just for hems to me. That's the way I like it. And all, because I don't care too much for trying to put a hem in. I just don't like it. Alrighty, now what we want to do from here is we're just about done with this thing, believe it or not. And I've been cutting off these strings as it goes. Believe you me, I'm bad about strings. Alright, let's lay this one right here out. And then we'll lay this one right here right on top of it. And we're going to sew it down. I want to make sure that these are straight together. This is our main focal point. And then we'll sew right down. I would say it's probably going to turn out pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to try it on now or wait. Because the old man beside me that gave me the pillowcases, he seemed like he was really interested in it. So I may go into the bathroom and try it on whenever I get done. So I'm going to sew this right here down, and then we'll be back. Wow, I think it's turning out pretty. I wish this right here would have turned out better than it did. There ain't really much that I could have done with it. You know, well, let me get you over here so you can see it. Right at the edge there. But I think it turned out really good. I think I can handle it. I like these rounds. Alright, let's see what we're going to do now. I'm almost done with it. Like I said, I hope that there's enough of this to do the hem. But I'll take it as far as I possibly can. You know. Alright. So. Now then we got it this way. Now I want to make sure that these right here are lined up. Because that right there, those seams are going to be the most important. Is to make sure it is. See what I can do about pinning it all the way down. Makes it easier to sew. And I kind of like it better right here because if I have to stop, I have everything finished and ready to sew. Oh my goodness. This right here is not going to line up with that. So that means we're going to have to do a little bit of manipulating. Because it's not going to line. Wow. See here? And I wonder why that is. I mean, if I go down, it's not going to be right. What do I want to do from there? I'm probably just going to trim it off around that way. But I'll wait till after I get done sewing down these sides before I do that. Okay, we'll be back. Alrighty. I just sew right over these pins. They're real thin, so it ain't going to really hurt anything. Get rid of my strings, though. Cut the one, but I didn't cut the other. And I think maybe I might have figured out what I want to do with the bottom here. See here, the way that it is. But no, I think what I'm going to do is, I thought about taking a pan and rounding off the edges and keeping this. I think I'll like it better, but I gotta make sure that it's out there good enough. We're gonna line this up. I don't know if y'all will see it or not. I hope so. And I'm gonna just give it a turn around there. And then I got this side. Let's see what I can do about doing it as well. Line that up there. And then going from side to side. There we go. And then this right here is going to be the front. Let's see if got some more string. It's like, Sandy, you need to cut your strings I know it. I just don't. I hope I can wear it. Well, let's see if we can't take a look at it. Open it up. Give you a show of it. It don't look bad at all. So now we need to hem it. Alright, we'll be back. Alrighty, from what I can see here, this right here is already folded. And I think what I'm going to do is just leave it folded and sew it down. And then from right here where I don't have anything, sew this on. Because it looks like I'm going to have enough to do it. And then I can only use just one of these and not all three of them. Which two would work. But I think that's what I'm going to do. And just sew this right here straight down for the hem. And I think that would work there. And then I think that I would be done with this shirt. And I hope it fits, but I probably won't find out until I get home. Alright, let's get that done. Alright, there it is. It's done. And this is what I got left over. Man, it'd be cool if I could find a way to make a thing out of this. And come on, don't do that. Let's see. Nope, that makes it smaller. That's not what I want. No. See, I can't do it this way. Haha. There we go. I just wish this one right here was longer. Let's see if I can manipulate it. Nah, I'm not going to, but that would have been cool. Make this one bigger. So that right there is too small. So yeah, that ain't gonna work either. Make sure I ain't got no knots in it. Let's see, take that one, go around it, and through that one. Still made that one longer. Sew it right there. You know what? Who cares? We're going to cut that off and say that's it. And now we're going to find us a needle and thread. And we're going to sew it on it. And that way I got me a say, hey, that's the rest of what I got left over on it. Alright, we'll be back. Hello? Are you kidding me? Alrighty. Here it is. I got the bow on here. And I'm hoping that it fits me. And I hope it's not too short down this way. And but it does look pretty good. Alrighty. I think we're done with it. Oh yeah, this right here is 2.5 inches. So I think that right there worked out pretty good. And I only got 2.5 inches out of 4 yards. No, that right there ain't the right size. This right here is 4 yards that I used. So that's pretty good. Alright, we'll see y'all whenever we get ready to leave. Well, we got here around 7:15. And it is 9:57 now, and I'm done sewing that shirt. How crazy. Well, I am just looking right now, and I found 2 pillowcases that are the same. But the sad part is they would fit this way. But my pattern isn't that way, it's this way, of course. And it's not going to go. So my thought is maybe trying to get it into right here. And only come down here to this line right here. And then from right here down, I'm hoping that I can go with 4 on this right here, but ooh, I'd be barely making it. I'll be taking away a lot of that. So, I don't know. I'd have to have some elastic too. And if I take, let me get this here out of the way, and just cut the hem off, then I'll have the same pattern on the other side. And I don't think I'm going to want to do that. So, let's see what else I got over here. I think I got another set over here. And I don't want to mess them up just in case I find something I can use it for. But then I found this, and there's 2 of them, and they're the same. So even if I went the other way, this way with it, it would work. I don't know if the other side is, I don't know. So this right here is the short front. This is the back. So I had to find something to use for the pockets. If it comes with pockets. That's a good thing. I had to find probably another, I could use this right here for the pockets because they're not going to be seen. If I can get 4 out of this one. I'm just thinking for next week because, well, that wasn't good. So what we can do here. Give me something to do next week. Make me a pair of shorts. And I don't want them Dixie kind. I want shorts. Alright, we'll be back. Looking at that paint spill right here, it almost looks like a leg and a foot, don't it? That looks funny. Hey, let's see if we can't make a pattern out of that one day. Not today, though. Yeah, but like I was saying, I can make me 2 pockets out of this. And that ain't going to hurt anything to do it. So, here's that. We got that right there down. And see what we can do about the shorts now. Make sure I ain't got no pattern anywhere. But this right here will go good with shorts. And I'm not, it doesn't have no direction to it. So it will probably work. So I think I'll work on this right here next weekend. That'll give me something to do with it. And so we have it already ready to run. I just wish that I didn't get finished that shirt so quick. Because now I ain't got nothing to do. But hey, it'll be okay. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably about 10 o'clock now. Time seems like it's going really, really slow. And I like for it to speed up. Let's see what time it is. 10:30. So, but anyway, we got this right here. We can work on it next time. And I'll make me a pair of shorts. And I gotta make sure I bring some elastic, because it calls for elastic. And alrighty. Did I get
pictures of these?
Alright. This doll quilt that was made the 5th to 20th of 22. Its size is 21.5 by 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 and a half. So it's 30 and a half. So I forgot to do that yesterday, so I figured I'd do it today. Alrighty. Well, I gotta take this one home and fix it. Some little boy took this right here off and then stuck it back here and all. So I'm gonna take it home and give it a glue down and all. Yesterday we made $10 on a halogen light. Today we made 6. I sold a pattern for $1, and then I sold a cat thing. Alright, we're gonna pack things up and get ready and go. Alright, we're back on the ball and chain for next weekend. Whenever we get an opportunity. We're going home. I'm hungry. I'll see y'all later.
Marijuana, methamphetamines.
You're crazy. Alright. I cannot wear this. It is way too tight right in here.
Yeah, this is where I stopped.
So when sometime I'm going to take what I've got left over and I'm gonna play with it and see if I can't widen it out so I can wear it. And I'm gonna have to fix this. So we will see you all later. One more.